Welcome to the Civil Rights Compliance and Enforcement Training. This is a CACFP annual required training. In this training, we will go over definitions as they pertain to civil rights, background, civil rights components, and the non-discrimination statement. What is discrimination, disability, and protected class? What is discrimination? Discrimination is the act of distinguishing one person or group of persons from others, either intentionally by neglect or by the effect of actions or lack of actions based on their protected class. A disability is a physical or mental impairment that substantially limits one or more of an individual's major life activities, having a record of such impairment or being regarded as having such an impairment. So what's a protected class? Well, a protected class is any person or group of people who have characteristics for which discrimination is prohibited based on a law, regulation, or executive order. Protected classes for child nutrition program includes race, color, national origin, sex, age, and disability. Let's see how those definitions affect civil rights law. Where do our current laws come from? In 1964, Title VI Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibits discrimination based on race, color, and national origin. In 1972, Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972 prohibits discrimination based on sex under any educational program or activity that is receiving federal financial assistance. In 1973, Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 prohibits discrimination based on a disability. In 1975, Age Discrimination Acts of 1975 clarifies and elaborates on the original Civil Rights Act of 1964 by ensuring non-discrimination in all programs and activities. In 1987, Civil Rights Restoration Act of 1987 prohibits discrimination based on race, color, and national origin. And in 2015, Americans with Disability Act of 1990 prohibits discrimination based on a disability. Let's take a look at civil rights components. We will review assurances, data collection, compliance reviews, outreach and education, civil rights complaints, and customer service. Assurances are contractual agreements in which a state agency, local agency, or the sub-recipient legally agrees to administer food and nutrition services program in accordance with all laws, regulations, instructions, policy, and guidance related to non-discrimination. Compliance with these requirements is verified through compiling data, maintaining records, and submitting required reports. To collect race and ethnic data at your center, simply provide your parents and/or guardians with a household eligibility application. They have the option to either complete this information or to mark unknown. Why collect racial and ethnic data? The data is used to determine how effectively your program is reaching potentially eligible children and where outreach may be needed. This information should be kept for 3 years plus the current year. Please make sure you keep this data secure and confidential. Compliance reviews are tools used to determine if the applicant or recipient of federal financial assistance is in compliance with civil rights requirements. Types of compliance reviews are pre-operational visits, CACFP reviews, and special reviews. Special reviews take place after a site has been approved due to a complaint, data collection, or as a follow-up to a previous non-compliance. Ongoing outreach and education in the CACFP is vital. Notification is important in order to inform your community, reach potentially eligible participants, ensure and assure program access, pay attention to the underrepresented groups, and ensure information is available in all languages as needed. Please remember to include the non-discrimination statement on all materials that mention the USDA programs. This includes your website and menus. The non-discrimination statement is located on the Injustice for All poster that must remain posted in your center at all times. When posting the non-discrimination on your menu, you can use the abridged version that just states USDA is an equal opportunity provider and employer. If a parent and or guardian comes to you with a civil rights complaint, please follow these steps. First, the site must inform the parent and or guardian of federal civil rights rules and regulations that have been established for protected classes. Your site staff should put in writing all verbal complaints and details surrounding the event as quickly as possible. You must provide the parent and or guardian the necessary information to file a complaint. Your site should attempt to resolve the complaint if it's a matter that can be resolved quickly. Resolving complaints in real time at the lowest possible level is encouraged. Also, please notify Child Care Resources of any complaints. And most importantly, remember customer service. All participants must be treated in the same manner. Take a look at your seating arrangements, your serving lines, services, and facilities, your assignment of eating periods, and even the methods of selection for application approval process. Make sure that they're all fair and equitable. Remember the platinum rule: treat others the way they want to be treated.